would be perfect.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D.
Good morning! Vault-Tec calling.
Evacuate from the vault immediately.
I love you too. Oh my god!
Hold on!
Good morning, Wasteland, and welcome back to Fallout 4. We are now in Diamond City. In the last episode, we just cleared out Fort Independence. We had a lot of fun shooting out a Mirelurk Queen. That was pretty crazy. So here we are on the trail of my son. We just finished killing off Kellogg, and we apparently... It looks like we're going to have to come back and talk to Valentine. What is this?
Around here, we call your haircut the Scav Special. Blood.
Who's really in control
Yes?
of Diamond City? Read the public.
So that's the hairstyle. Detective is this way. Third
right
string.
here. Let's go. Bash is in the
We
Commonwealth.
got small arms, long arms, ammunition.
Small arms and long arms.
Right here. Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. Could be a great quote.
He's my
Okay.
client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well. Speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
Well, I killed Kellogg. I was too late. It's your fault you were right. Where to begin?
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
Well, let's go sarcastic.
No, Mr. Metal for Hands doesn't know how to get back to the factory.
No, I skipped that part of the orientation film while they were busy pulling me apart and putting me back together again. Look, the sad thing is, I have no idea.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman.
Over
Feared
a
and
year?
hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Man like that would have had access. In and out.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he wasn't the surrender and talk type, was he?
We can talk to him. Feel like holding a seance?
A literal dead end, huh?
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
So, what now?
Gets his brains blown out. Huh.
No, his head popped off, actually.
You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Dr. Amari.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Stay focused. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Okay, this has gotten to be really weird. As I mentioned, well, I don't think I mentioned it, but I was thinking it. This really reminds me of, like, Xenogears. That was a really twisted storyline. Let's go sarcastic.
I'm gonna need a really sharp ice cream scoop.
I'm sure you'll manage.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Anything else you can tell me about the memory den?
It's in Good Neighbor, a little slice of trouble northeast a ways. The
Okay.
memory den ain't just a fancy name, it's literal. A lot of people give up all their caps just to relive the good parts of their lives.
Total Recall.
Over and over. But not us. We're gonna try to dive deep into someone else's mind. I can meet you there, or we can head out together.
I'm going alone.
I'll head there on my own.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back.
That's the whole
Few
point.
more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if you need me. And by the
Thanks.
way, at some point, you owe me an interview. I want to hear how this whole story got started.
Yeah, you do that. Apparently she can be a companion. Alright, so what is the quest book wanting us to do? I was thinking we would go and collect his remains first, but apparently we're going to the doctor first. Yeah, I seriously think my computer needs to take a nap. Alright.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Unless it's keep dumb assholes away from me insurance. I'm not interested.
Now don't be like that. I think you're gonna like what I have on offer. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap. Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock?
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
Okay.
You keep letting outsiders walk all over us.
Hey, Valentine.
One day.
Time to hit the road?
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Not now.
Well, I'll be around if you change your mind.
We're here in Good Neighbor, but, Memory Den. That's what we're looking for.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Yeah, good idea. Hey, Nikki, we're here. Do we meet you inside? Or meet you outside? Looks like we're meeting inside. Wait for the door. Try it again. Girls, girls, girls. Yeah, those are the memories that I want to have.
Well, well.
Oh, these
Mr.
places.
Valentine,
Yeah.
I thought you had
Memory,
forgotten
or the
about the
virtual
May
reality
have
pods.
walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Nick,
Let's go talk to
Amari's
Amari.
downstairs, you big flirt.
Is this who we're supposed to talk to?
Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Irma. Okay. Downstairs, huh? Bright light. Wow. Oh, it's
Dr.
coming from
Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
Huh.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Omari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Sarcastic.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Omari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Omari. Let's do it.
Thanks, Nick.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
Yeah, I really don't want to
talking
watch.
to me, Mr. Valentine.
Hey,
Any slight
this
change
looks
in your
familiar.
cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Steal all the stuff. That's so fun. Nice. Cigar box, buff out, dirty water. We can we can fix that later. But I'm busy looting. A bone cutter, purified water, economy wonder glue.
Speak up now.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to talk to you. Is there a way to break it?
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
You mean I get to sit in the chair?
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
If a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
He gets that chair, I get this chair. Totally saving the memory den. Yes, we're gonna save that one. Sit in the chair. Hey, as long as I get to bring my guns, I'm all for it. Are we gonna be whisked away to what? Well, this wasn't
Initiating
Paradise
brainwave
Lane,
migration
was it?
between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic
Something else
activity coming
lane.
from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Ah! Blinding light. Don't go into the light! Stay out of the light!
Can you hear me?
Nope.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the
Looks like
Institute's
we're inside a
location.
bunch of neurons.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Weird. You're walking through neurons. This is great.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Yeah.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Okay, is this Kellogg?
Now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules.
Oh.
But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad.
You grew up
That
in the
doesn't matter
NCR.
now, though.
Interesting.
Getting used to for a lot of people.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
What a joke.
Okay.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like,
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
Before the big war. Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy.
Okay.
And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
Nope.
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
Hello.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to... The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. See for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
It's
I
looking
finally
at you
ended up in
even
the
when-
Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world,
Look at her
and
eyes.
the world had it coming.
They're twitching back and forth.
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed.
Okay.
Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748. Initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
All right.
We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Can I walk on that? Alright, well. Not sure if I can even fall off at this point. Yeah, maybe I should save. There we go.
Manual override initiated.
I recognize this place.
Cryogenic stasis.
I do not want to watch this one again.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
Oh, they're all awake. What was he looking for?
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
This is the one.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
So what's with the backup subject?
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. Open it. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
You could have just walked out with
Come
her.
here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
All right, let's do this. And there's Sean.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
This is his hideout when we were first tracking him down. There's the radio dude. Alright, let's check out the sun.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were.
Surgical journals? Why is he
Me
reading
and the kid.
surgical journals?
Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it.
That's
A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just by... The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. Hard to get here like that. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault.
Okay.
Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Uh-oh.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
What, does he just teleport?
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Yeah!
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Ah. Exit memory. Okay.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before.
Really?
How do you feel?
I feel like shooting. Side of... Sarcastic.
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
Let's talk about the
We
teleportation.
got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
What? You don't have a spare teleporter lying around? What kind of egghead are you?
This is serious. No one outside the Institute could dream of making that kind of technology. Wait, maybe that's it. That memory about Virgil, their scientist who went rogue? If we found him...
Sounds like a good idea to me.
The memory said the Institute tracked him to the glowing sea, but that seems crazy. A madman would think twice about going there.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
I do have a suit of power armor, you know. What's up, dog meat? Glowing sea. So bad that the sign even melted. That's great. Alright, let's go talk to Valentine and probably end this episode. It looks like it's running a little long. Where is he? Oh, he's out here. This guy looks a little out.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Sounded like Kellogg for
You
a second.
sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Radaway you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Okay. Where is this glowing sea? Oh. Find Virgil in the glowing sea. Oh! I was wondering where the bomb struck, and I was going to try and track it down. Well, guess what? That looks like a giant crater to me. Somerville Place. We've got a lot of ways to go to down there. So, I think that's going to be it. Let's... You can't use this at this time. Let's sit down here and have a chat with... Well, he's gone. Okay. That's me, with the chef's hat on, looking all derpy, playing Fallout 4. We'll see you later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.